Well, now I'm live. Hello, hello, and welcome in. If anybody comes in, we're going to start it off with a prayer from the prayer book. And today's prayer is called Frogs and Toads, a prayer for perspective. I don't know if it's going to show because it's a frog. So let's see. There you go. A prayer for perspective. When we think of it, Lord, frogs and toads are horny creatures, and horny creatures are not so unsightly in their place. As with much we find distasteful in our lives, their appearance is a matter of perspective. Are the trivial vexations really so bothersome? The small crisis truly so troubling? The momentary annoyances actually so distressing? Remind us that life is often untidy, inaccurate, inconvenient, and unfinished. Give us the long view, the perspective of time. Show us that our lives are shaped by what we choose to emphasize. Keep us from dwelling on the inconsequential. Make us mindful of what truly matters. Remind us that how we view the world is how the world views us. Amen. Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. Romans 12:2. Hello, good evening, good Friday evening, Nate Dog. Hi V, thank you for coming in, hon. Hi Nosh, long time no see. Hi Beth. Uh, hi Valerian Waving. Southwest Jeff, CPNI. Hello and welcome in. Hi Tony. Anyway, that's the prayer for today. And today's shout out is for some awesome people with awesome channels. And I know right now one of them is doing a live, but I don't want to get a strike by showing you guys. But I got mail showing the backside because I don't want to give out their address. Hi, Jami. So here's the mail. It's a beautiful card, and it says America the Beautiful. And this is from Jami, Devil Dog's Keeper, and Eddie, Devil Dog. And it says, Hoorah! Victoria, thank you for your support. Here's some stickers. I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you enjoy the OBS software. This, Eddie helped me figure out how to use it finally. Good luck with every one of your endeavors. I hope you grow your channel and continue playing your music and brightening people's lives. Simplify, Devil Dog, Eddie. And I couldn't leave the stickers, Jami, on the envelope, so I carefully pulled them off and put them on the back of the card. And here's the stickers. I got one from Jami. Oh, let's see if I can do this. This one is from Jami, Devil Dog's Keeper. Isn't that a cute little dog? Awesome little dog. Uh, Jeff, where's Jeff? Hi, Gary Boy TV. Thank you for coming in. Southwest Jeff. Yes, I did say hello. I'm reading Palerins. That's why I got quiet. Okay. Now, um, Eddie and Jamie are in Texas. So that's, mm, here's one of Eddie's stickers. He is an ex Marine. My brother was an ex Marine. He's no longer with us, but I only had one brother and 6 sisters. Poor guy. This is Eddie's other sticker. Here's a bigger version of Eddie's sticker. Awesome. I love them. Here's another one from Eddie. These are some really cool stickers. And then Gary from Beltloop29. Here's his sticker, one of them. And then I believe this is Gary and Al from Al Chafe's uh, back step. And there's that one. Good cop, bad cop. Or good cop, bad dog. Oh, maybe that's Eddie. I had that wrong. Looks a lot like Al. And then here's another one of Gary's Beltloop29's stickers. And another one of Gary from Beltloop29. And Jamie, I love my new channel stickers. I'll show you guys. I did get new stickers. I hope you guys approve of them. Here is my new channel sticker. Appropriate. Let me see what people are saying. Oh, well, you have a good Friday and an awesome weekend, Jeff. And thank you so much for coming in. I do, Jamie. I like all of them, but I wasn't expecting all of these extra ones from you and Gary and Eddie. I wasn't expecting that at all, and what a wonderful card. I really, really like it. Um, I am going to drop the link now, and if anybody wants to come up and hang out with me, that would be awesome. Um, let's see. I am, however, going to um, show you the 3 channels. And the links are down there in the About section. So please, please check them out. They are awesome people and really good channels. So let me go over here and paste the link. And I am going to pin it to the top. So anybody is welcome. All I ask is that you let me see you while you're in the basement. Then if you would like to hide behind an avatar, that's fine. But I need to see you and I need to know you. Um, I've taken a chance and let somebody up before that I didn't know. So I do need to know you for a little while. And I will bring you up and you can hang out with me. Um, anyway, let me pull up Eddie's channel. It'll take me just 1 second. Let's see. It's pretty easy because I was pulling them up so I could get their links to share. Now I get jump back and forth here, so I present. Share screen. Okay, and share. Now I can't see what you guys are seeing. Let me go see what you guys are seeing real quick here. All right, this is Eddie's channel, Devil Dog. As I said, he's an ex-Marine, and he's got 1.17K subscribers and 263 videos. He does, I'll give you a little scroll. Here's some of his videos. He does shout outs, and when he gets mail, look at that happy face. What an awesome guy. He's always smiling and cracking jokes on other channels, and just a really nice guy. Very helpful to me to put a little interest into my channel, which was pretty cool. So he's got a lot of videos, you know, a lot of friends too, and I see why, because he's easy to like. He's a easy guy to really like. He's got some shorts, and oh, he's got the most cutest little goats and turkeys too, and they're not ones that I don't believe he plans on ever eating. Um, he has two little baby ones over here, and a pygmy goat, and there's his little puppies. I didn't remember he had a rooster or chicken, but I know he's got a most beautiful turkey. Um, the coloring on his turkey's head is like a blue color, which is my favorite color. And it is, for a turkey, it's really a pretty turkey. It's mating season right now, and he had to be careful trying to get away from the thing. I think he wanted to mate with him, but look at that smile. What a wonderful guy. And then this video over here, that's Gary, the next person I am going to pull up. So let me back out of here and pull up Gary's video. I hope you guys are still seeing this. Yeah, you are. Good. So here's Gary's channel. Nope, not yet. Here's Gary's channel. And his channel is Beltloop29. He's got 2,000.8 subscribers, or 2,008 subscribers, and he's got 1,000 videos. So I'm not going to show you all of his videos, but also a very awesome guy. Here's some of his videos. I'll scroll a little bit. Very nice guy, very caring, and he will support you. Miss D has been on his channel on a live. Jami, or no, Crystal and Kenneth Oaks was on one of his lives. Um, he has, really put a lot of people out there, and he's got a little cutie dog too. And then here is a glimpse of his lives. Let's see. He has a lot of friends also. Um, and he usually has a pretty full panel and a lot of nice people. The next channel I want to show is Jami's channel, and that is Devil Dog's Keeper. Now, Jami is the one that made my stickers. Let me. And what an awesome job she does. And she, where is it? How come it's not coming up? Is it got Jami in it? Hello, Scully. Hello, our treasured home. Hi. Osiyo Dola. Kageyui. Um, Devil Dog's Keeper. How come it's not coming up? Maybe it's got Jami in the end. Let me see. I had her pulled up earlier. There she is. All right, and Jami has. Oh, we've got to help Jami grow. She has 175 subscribers, 67 videos, and there is the turkey that I was talking about with the beautiful blue color on his head. And she's got videos on her puppy dogs and their turkeys over here and chickens over here. Awesome. I don't see lives. Maybe we can encourage her one day to do some lives. And she's got Eddie, and there's Gary on the phone. More of her little puppy dogs and her little animals. Look at that. Looking right at the camera, that chicken. Aw, there's a brand new baby. Anyway, so let's help Jami to grow. She is at 175. We got to help her. So please, everybody, uh, I heard a tink in the basement. Where did that person go? I'm sorry it took me so long to get back. You're 5 subs short of 500. Well, you're doing awesome, Sarah. You're doing a lot better than me. Um, I do, when I get my 500, I got some things because um, my name in Indian, my Indian given name from some Native American friends of mine is Little Turtle. So I will be giving away, I have 3 of these. Let's see. It's stretchy bracelets with a little turtle on it, and um, these fingernails, and open boxes of some press on nails so far. And I have a camera, a little camera with a magnet thing that you can use almost anywhere. So, Timmy Ray, hello. Hi, Charles. I hope you guys are having a good night. Um, so if anybody would like to come up, I that's my mail call. That's my shout out. I hope it was good enough. Hi, Mom and 4 boys. Thank you for coming in. And if anybody would like to come up and talk about their channel and maybe get some new friends, don't know until you try. You're more than welcome to come up and hang out and talk about your channel. I would love that. Um, I would also like to know what you all think of how I'm doing with my channel. Do you guys think I'm doing okay? Naj, you're eating dinner. What are you having for dinner, Naj? Blue Rose, I'm sorry I missed you. Hello, Blue Rose. Thank you for coming in. I I did get a recorder flute that I was talking about um, that I had ordered. Here it is. This is a recorder flute. It's more not as round as a regular flute. It's kind of more squared, and it's got this thing that you can stick in the little mouthpiece. Now I don't want to go, and so that you can carry it by the cord. But I don't like the sound. You guys give me your opinion. It's too squeaky for me. I'm more of a bassy. I like more of the bass sound. It's pretty. It's a good decoration. It's got a kachina there, or I think that's what it's called, a kachina. Sarah, correct me. And then down at the bottom, it's got a little design with a piece of turquoise on it. It's a pretty thing for on the wall, and that's probably where that one will stay. Ah, that's interesting, Polarin. And then this little necklace, it's like a carving of a face made on wood, and it's got the little string hang, and it it's also gonna just kind of be a decoration. But please, anybody's welcome. You like the sound of it, Scully? I didn't like it much. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I gotta say, I like the sound of this one. It's become my favorite one. This is the one that my friend Sarah got me. So yeah, I prefer that sound. But I was and am still looking for a double recorder. It's called a double drone or double recorder flute, and it's two holes with mouthpiece in it, and you can blow one side just for the flute part of it, or you can blow both sides, and the one side plays one particular sound while the other side plays the flute music. So It sounds like two flutes in one. It's really cool. And one day, hopefully, I'll be able to get one of those. Powwow next month. Oh, you gonna take me with you? Um, Thank you, our treasure home. I really appreciate that. I have nothing truly prepared. That's why it was a shout out and a chat because I figure, you know, everybody can come up and hang out. And Scully, please check him out. He does awesome stories. It's kind of like a play in a sense because he has different people assigned to a particular person in the story. Like he did Peter Pan, I think it was. Wasn't it Scully? Or was it Alice in Wonderland? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go watch him a little bit more. My memory is atrocious. Um, I I don't know why people want to call me when I'm on live. It always tends to happen. Oh, Sarah, I saw your message just to let you know. Let me back up out of that. Um, if you guys have any kind of suggestions of what you would like me to do more of, go ahead and put those suggestions down. Thank you, our treasured home, for sharing me out. I appreciate that very much. Got 11 in the house. Uh, and Farks. Misery. Oh, are those the names of the playthings? The little A Christmas Carol, Peter Pan. Okay, I remember hearing the Christmas Carol, the Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland. I heard those ones, but I didn't hear the Misery one, Scully, or what was the other one? Up in Smoke. I didn't hear that one, and I didn't hear Jaws. So I need to go listen to those stories. Um, yeah, the um, the Native American flutes to me sound a lot better than the recorder flute that I just played. And when I saw it, I thought it was going to be the double flute. Um, it's a double flute in one, but it isn't. It's a single flute, and I think because of the size is why it sounds so teeny, or you know, not quite what I like myself. But it is pretty, so I will hang it with or put it with the rest of my Native American items and hold on to it. Oh no, Sarah, get I tell you, lady, you need to clear out that closet that's in the center of your house. Put all that stuff somewhere else so that when those tornadoes are coming through, you can at least get in that closet with your puppy dogs and be safe. I can audition. Well, Scully, come up here and let's talk about your channel. Um, Let's see what's Timmy saying. Oh, I hit the wrong one. I'm hitting the YouTube side and not the. Where did it go? There. Quiet listener, I sent you a picture of Timmy's racing class for the night. Please show everyone know that Timmy would like to let everyone see it. This is Charles. Okay, Charles, let me see if I can pull that up. I can do that for you. Give me just a second. Um, it's just a picture, it's not a video. Okay. Let me see. Present, share. Windows. Here it is. Share. So this is the picture that Charles was asking me to show you guys, and looks like the stands are pretty full. That's pretty cool. Tell Timmy to be safe out there. All right. So, um, yeah, she really does need to get that backup generator for when their power goes out, which happens frequently where she's at. I'm trying to think of something to occupy you guys. We now have 9 in the house. We've been on for 32 minutes. Um, it's not very encouraging. Let's see. I don't know what to talk about. I'm trying to find something, think of something. So, if anybody would like a new channel sticker, just email me your address and let me know you're wanting one of my new stickers. I am getting short on the religious cards now, and finances are getting a little bit tight, so I probably won't be getting any more of those for a while. And I still have some of my old stickers also. Hello, Mr. Whistle. Thank you for coming in. Hello, lady.
Hello, love.
How are you? I know you're. How's the dogs? They usually let you know. So,
Oh, they're
how
sound
are they?
asleep. They're all cuddled up in their spots and sound asleep. Hold
Uh,
on. I'm
well,
gonna go in.
then
I'm gonna go in my dining room where there's some light.
they must know that it's gonna pass you by with no problem.
I don't know. The thing just flashed down the coordinates, but I don't have. Down in Florida we have the tracking maps. They don't have them here. Anyway,
Kenny
how you
said you
been?
just posted a video.
Huh?
Kenny said you just posted a video.
Who said that?
Kenny,
Yeah,
20 minutes ago.
yeah, I did.
I'll go watch it after this. Unless you want me to run it on here.
If you want to, it's just a product review,
Okay, hold on.
which ain't
It'll
gonna
take
work
me a
me.
minute to
It
pull it
ain't
up.
gonna really help me if I don't put them in right now.
It'll take me just a second. Um, it should be the first one, product review. Okay,
Yeah,
hold on. Let me come over here, present, share. There it is.
gotta look correct.
Share. Okay. I'm gonna make it bigger. Play.
Hello, everyone. Have you
Can't really
missed
hear it too
me?
good. Let me see, check my
Um,
volume
I
on my.
wanted to do a product review, and uh, I believe I've talked openly
About
Can you hear it okay?
we
Yeah.
live on a mountain, and we have our own grid. And so when the grid goes down, power goes out, it could last anywhere from 3 seconds to an hour. But this last time it went down, it was down for 12 hours. So I was off the mountain when it happened. So where I was at, there was lighting. So that was no big deal. But when I got home, my son was sitting in his car and he was charging his phone. And my husband come out with his camera with his flashlight on so that I could see. So I thought it was hysterical because I actually have a barrel and an entire closet that has nothing but lighting and means to cook. There's a camping stove there, butane camping stove. We have propane. We have everything. What we don't have is a backup power source. So I want to give credit where credit's due, and I hope that I have the right person that I saw this video on, but I believe it was Sandy's Homestead. And I just thought this was a great idea. And I went and checked it out, and I bought a lot of them. And it's a light bulb, just a regular light bulb. So you put these in your lamps, you put them up in your ceiling fans, if you got lights up in your ceiling fans, whatever. Uh, Anywhere you put a light bulb, okay? When your power goes out, little button here, and now you have, if you've got it hanging from your ceiling fan, you've got light inside the room. Um, I bought enough of these. Oh, and you can also unscrew them and use them as a flashlight. And as you can see, they're quite bright. Um, when you put these into your sockets and screw them in, that charges them. You don't have to have the light on. Just as long as it's connected inside the socket, it's charging. Um, and I believe she quoted, I don't know if that's the price she paid, or, uh, but I believe she said they were two for $20. So they're put out by GE. And so I was like, that is a great idea, especially after the 12-hour power outage thing and everybody wandering around in the dark, bumping into walls and stuff. Um, so when I went to Walmart, they had them for $3.97. So I did a shelf swipe. And if you don't know what a shelf swipe is, it's when something's on sale at a super reasonable price. You just take your hand on the shelf and just swoop it all into your shopping cart. Um, so I got a lot of them. So I have enough for every single room in the house, inside the garage, outside the garage, the front porch. Um, People will have the impression that we have a generator, even though we don't have, you know, we don't have any kind of generator. So anyway, I thought that was a really good deal. If you can get a hold of them, actually, this brand here isn't the G brand, which may be the reason why they were less expensive. They're called Fate, FIEIT Electronic. So that's the box there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway, um, good deal. If you can get a hold of them, grab them up. Um, the GE brand, they are available on Amazon and you can find them at Walmart. And like I said, I believe she said at Walmart you get them two for $20, or she may have said that they were two for $20 on Amazon. Cannot remember which one. Uh, but anyway, that is my product review, and I hope that it benefits all of you. And get out there, keep prepping. There's a lot of stuff going on. Um, I'm not a person that gets into the whole fear mongering crap. I stay as far away from it as I can, um, because my nervous system can't take it. Uh, but I do believe that we're heading into some rough waters here, and it's not just here in the United States. It's going to be a worldwide thing. So if you don't know the rule of twos, the rule of twos is, you know, one is none, two is one. So when you go to the store and no matter what it is you're buying, pick up one extra. Even if your intention was just to go there and you've decided that you're going to make spaghetti with spaghetti sauce for that night for dinner. Grab 2 cans of spaghetti sauce, 2 packages of spaghetti. Put one of your packages of spaghetti up on a shelf or out of sight, out of mind. Same thing with sauce. And you would be surprised how fast you can build up your pantry, have backup food and everything. And, just, not have to worry, about if the store should happen to close. Over here, they're shutting down Aldi's. So I know a lot of my friends that are in the UK, Australia, you all have Aldi's there. I don't know if it's going to affect you over there, but they are going to be shutting down a bunch of the Aldi's here. They're also going to be laying off at Walmart, and there's another place where they're going to be laying off a lot of people. So now is the time to really get serious about prepping. And don't misconstrue prepping with, the crazy doomsday. I've got to have a gas mask, I've got to have an AR, I've got to have this, I've got to, if you get into that, you're going to be spending money that, you know, you just don't spend the money. That should be like your last purchase, as far as I'm concerned. That's just my opinion. If I came from a family that had gun background and stuff, and it was normal in our family or whatever, maybe I could see it. But that's not the way we were raised. Nobody in my house was raised that way. Um, so you really only need 3 things to survive: food, water, shelter. Um, if you are a renter, consider the fact that you may end up homeless. Because if the economy collapses or whatever it is that's coming at us, um, they have bills to pay too. Your landlord has a bill to pay, you know, and if you can't pay that bill, guess what? You're out on your own. You're out on your ass. So, you just be rational about it. Don't panic. Just grab whatever you can. Uh, I never throw away anything. I don't throw away water jugs or sweet tea jugs. Those are filled with water. You know, you have to have a gallon of water a day per person. But what you also need to add into that is an extra gallon of water for cooking. Because if you're cooking spaghetti, you're going to need some water for your spaghetti. Um, we're going to get more into this, and I'm going to be starting they're called struggle meals. Um, these go all the way back to World War One, um, World War Two, the Vietnam War. There's even a few Civil War recipes, which uh, I'd have to be really hungry to eat those. But um, it's just it's stuff that you already have in your pantry. Like I have a cookie recipe, and when you buy a loaf of bread, they have the heels on the loaf of bread. That's usually the last thing that anybody wants to eat when they're making a sandwich. So they normally either get thrown out to the chickens if you have chickens, or you fed to your dogs, or thrown in the garbage, whatever. But I have a cookie recipe that is actually made out of the heels of fresh bread. Um, we're going to be doing the Mexican lasagna as soon as I get off my butt and get that done. We're going to be doing a Hoover stew.
I stopped it. And please, you guys, go check out Sarah's channel. It's Alley Cat Prepared Life, and her channel name is exactly what she does. She gets prepared.
I'm getting back to preparing.
Yep.
I got sideswiped there for a little while.
Yep. Yep. And I'm not even prepared like I'd like to be. I mean, I would like to get some of those. I don't know what they're called. Those tablets you put in the water to keep it purified or whatever, and some of those purifier things. The straw things, whatever they're called. I don't even know.
Life straws.
Yeah, something like that. I would at least like to have something of that sort. Um, in my preparing. I've got food. And the thing is, food is getting so high right now, y'all.
Yeah.
Where before it's not it before when I would go shopping, I would leave with two carts and only spend two carts of food and only spend about $200. Now I leave with one cart of food and spend over $300. And it's not that just the prices are going up, but the packaging is getting smaller, or they're not filling the packaging all the way.
No,
It's like you
no.
open a bag of potato chips and the bag's this big, but there's only about that much potato chips in it once you open it and the air goes out.
Yeah. What happened with us was because we have 5 dogs and they were all rescue dogs. They're part of the 258 dogs that I had. I knew that I could never afford to buy the high brand, dog food.
Hmm.
So their entire lives they've ate the Walmart brand Old Roy. And for a while there, the shelves were totally empty of the Old Roy dog food. So Bill did buy a bag, just one little 5-pound bag of the Purina. And I'm like, all right, well, that's probably 3 days worth of food for 5 dogs. So the next time we went to Walmart, they did have the Old Roy, but it used to be $19 for a 50-pound bag. It's gone up to $27, and now there's only 46 pounds in them. So they
Uh,
are cutting down on how much they're giving us, but charging us more.
Charles, if you'll just type in listen in the chat, Nightbot will drop Timmy's link. If you're on his channel right now, just type listen, LISTEN, listen in the chat. And that goes for anybody that's in the chat. If you want to drop your link, just type listen and it will drop your link.
Well, I can't do
Sorry
that
about.
'cause I'm up here with you.
Yeah,
Come on, guys. I need 25 more to hit my 500.
Yep.
Uh, but the rest of that video, what I said was that I was going to be doing the struggle meals. I'm going to do one more live stream, and then I'm only going to probably stream once a month, if that. Um, I just, you know, I'm just like not interested in it anymore. You know, and you know the reason, but
Yeah.
that's why I figured I'd give you a heads up.
Mhm.
But anyway, um, it's just hard for me to sit in the chair that in the room where I have good lighting and stuff. And also, I like to keep my avatar up for the same reason. Um, but it just, I don't know, it just seems like it just doesn't seem worth it, you know. But I would like to at least hit the 500. If I get the 500, um, oh, the other thing I showed was things that I'm going to be doing to try to, just kind of calm my mind and get zen. So, like I showed my beading loom, that I'm going to get back into my Native American beading, the dream catchers, and the puzzle I bought, things like that. Um, but I would like to, part of me really just wants to just do that last, goodbye. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Appreciate all the support and everything. But then I'm like, I could stream at least once a month. You know, I'll test out the waters, see what the atmosphere is, and if it feels safe to do it, then I'll go ahead and stream. You know, and I hate to use the word safe, but um, like I said, it's more of a hassle now. I'm not enjoying it anymore. But if I
Yeah.
can, I think it would motivate me if I could at least get to that 500. Then I would, maybe that might motivate me to want to keep doing it, because I have gotten off of the prepping stuff. And that is what my channel was supposed to be, was a prepping channel. And so I really want to get fully back into that. I mean, we can chat about other things too, but I really want to get into encouraging people to get into the prepping. Because like I said, I'm not a fear monger person. I run away from channels that do it. Um, but it's there's something getting ready to go down. I don't know what it is, but um, Naj, I'm seeing Naj's thing that you put up there. I'm watching it on my TV so I can see that what people are putting in the chat. Um, we used to use the solar lights down in Florida during tornado or during hurricanes because we had a lot of small children, and we didn't want them having sword fights with our flashlights, and we're burning out our batteries, and so we started charging up the solar lights. That was my idea, and we gave each one of the kids a solar light. Man, they loved it.
Um, yeah. Did you notice what I'm wearing for the first time? I took it off of the display board.
Yes, if you read back to your comments, you'll see I said I love the necklace.
Oh, you know me, I'm one track. It's, I can only focus one way.
It was like, I think it was like the second or third thing I said when I came in, and then
Ah,
I started looking at it more, and I was like, "Oh, that's a necklace I sent her." I didn't even
yeah,
recognize it.
yeah. It's the first time I wore it actually. I usually just keep it on that little display thing. But I thought,
Looks
yeah,
really pretty on you.
I'm
It fits
wearing
your
blue
it fits
today.
your neck. It fits your neck really nice.
I've got it on the tightest. See, it's all the way
Yeah,
tightest one because I
yeah,
wanted it to be able to be seen.
yeah.
Um, so I made it high up.
Well, see, I love the chokers, but I don't like that feeling like I'm being choked by them. So that's why I usually wear the longer, dangly, turquoisey things.
I was thinking about starting to make the Native American bone chokers again, but I started pricing the cost for the bones, and I mean, if I could find it all in one setup, that would be great. But they sell them, the bones are separate from the spacers, and then the beads, and then the sinew, and then the leather strings for the ends to tie it behind your neck.
Yeah.
It adds up. But I checked it out because I used to make the Native American chokers, like that one that I do have still. I made one before for my nephew, and he never wears it, but he has it in his house.
Tell him I said, go, Tim.
Yep, go. I hope he wins. I hope he wins the race.
Man, when you put that picture up of all the cars lined up, I was like, oh, that was such a happy time, man. When me and Billy used to go to NASCAR, we go to Daytona, and we went there for the Firecracker 400 and the Daytona 500, and we'd camp out all weekend, and man, it was a blast.
Well, yeah, let me go grab that choker and I'll show you, Naj, the chokers that I made. Hold on, I'll be right back. Takes me a little bit.
Well, I am beating something special for
I
somebody.
I know. I know.
No, I'm not talking about the one that for you. I'm talking
Oh,
about the one for our other friend.
ah, I thought you were talking about me. Anyway, here is the choker I made and kept for myself, Naj. It's got the mother of pearl, a little bit of beading, and then the spacers in between.
It's really
And
nice.
here's the leather string for the ends to tie it behind your back. But this is a 3 strand. You can make them 4 or more, or you can make them just 2. I prefer the 3 for females, and then the 4 or 5 for males. And then you can also make them where they come down about here in the center, and then they come down and square off another 4 or 5. It's kind of like the breastplates, but a choker version. So it would come on a guy. It would be here, and then it would square off and come down like this and go over for guys. But
But see, I love that. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, but it's not something I could wear.
yeah, that like I said, I used to make them back when things weren't so expensive.
Yeah,
But like I said, I was pricing trying because I thought seriously about starting to make some again.
yeah.
And I seen one in a pawn shop even, and they were asking a high price for that thing. I was
They're
like,
they're high priced at the powwow, and they're not even bone for a
yeah, this one is bone, and I did for a while. The one I made for my nephew was the horsehair ones,
yeah.
and they were black. And then the beading that was in between it, I have some of them on here. Let's see, right here. There's not very many because I ran out, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Right here, these are old, um, from the guns, the round beads for the, not BBs, but for the real guns.
Yeah.
They're brass anyway, and they were for like the old time guns. And I had a few of those, so I put those with the horsehair um, ones for my nephew.
I need those for my slingshot.
They're too expensive for a slingshot. But yeah, I would like to get into making those, and also I can make bracelets the same but bracelet sizes, and the bones are shorter for those ones. Brass pellets. Yes. But you use the gunpowder, and then you put the brass pellet thing in there, and then you pack it down from the old guns, the powder and stuff. But I ran out of them, and it's hard to. I don't even know if I could find any of those, and if I did, how much they would cost.
Um, that lady we know, Pine,
Yeah.
she makes jewelry. She makes pearl and Swartz. I don't know how you say it. Swarovski crystal earrings and necklaces. Match sets. But you
Hmm.
get their real the real freshwater pearls, but they come from China. So she's using what she's got right now because right now they can't import anything from China to England. But she was just whipping out one piece of jewelry after another while we were talking on the phone, and I was like, "Are those real pearls?" And she said, "Yeah." And I'm like, uh, she's telling me how much she's selling them for, and I'm like, she told me how much it costs her to make them and how much she's going to get for them. And I'm like, send them over here. I'll take them to a jeweler, and they'll just buy the pearls off of you, and you'll be able to come to the U.S. anytime you want.
Also, these spacers, if I have the thick enough leather, I can make the spacers myself. It's just the leather, getting the leather also. And it's got, I don't know if you can see how thick the leather's got to be, because it's got to be stiff enough to keep it in place. So, yeah. Yeah, I want to make them. It's just, hi, Huga. I almost called her.
Hi,
Hi,
Huga.
hi,
If you're in,
Huga.
if you're in the chat, I can't see you, but hi, Huga.
There she is.
Okay, I see her now. Hello, Huga.
And the link is pinned at the top over there. So anybody's welcome to come up here with me and Sarah, if you'd like.
Congratulations, Tim. He won the race.
He won?
Yep.
Awesome. Bravo. How much you get? How much do you make when you win a race? Do you have any idea?
I don't know because I can't tell if that's stock car racing or I know they have some pretty good prizes, but I don't know how much it costs to maintain the cars and stuff. Especially if
It's
you get
probably pretty expensive, I would think.
well, only if you wreck the car.
Well, he flipped a car the other day. I,
Dang.
I'm glad he was all right, but he flipped it and he crunched it.
Oh crap. Must have been scary.
It looked scary. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe you walked away from that.
Tell
Yeah.
Tim we all said congratulations.
Yep. Tell Tim, congratulations, Charles. It's his dad talking,
Oh, okay.
and his dad's name is Charles.
I can barely remember people's names in my chat.
I, yeah, I still have difficulties with new people, remembering names. It's like, Hope. I There's two Hope ones that I follow. Hope Bus, and I don't know what the other one is, but one of them is named Victoria, and I can't remember which one. So I keep wanting to say, "Hey, Victoria," to Hope when she comes in, but I'm not sure if that's the Hope that is Victoria.
Let's trade paint. No, it's not fun to roll your car. I rolled my car from end to end 4 times, and I didn't have a seatbelt on. So I just grabbed the steering wheel and laid my body down on the floorboard and just flip, 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 flip.
Hi, let's trade paint. I hope you're having an awesome evening. Hey, Jan. Jan, come up. What are you doing? Jan is another, she's a homestead person, and so she's kind of a prepper in her own way.
Yeah, she used to come over to my channel.
Jan has,
She used to, yeah. But then
yeah,
when things started happening, I lost a lot of people. They just, as soon as they saw stuff going on, they would just leave. So I will be putting my foot down on that.
yeah.
Y'all got super mods, except for you. I took your mod away from you.
Well, I don't care because I don't need it. The
I
only
know.
re- the
No,
only
no,
reason,
I'm gonna give you. I got to double check because um I had to take everybody's mods away, recheck their channels, make sure that it was really them, give them back their mods. So right now, I think it's just Huckleberry, Polarin, and Guardian have it, and you're with you because you only use it to check other channels. I'm just going to give you the standard mod, but Guardian and Polarin have the I call it the super mod, where when they block somebody, it goes into my block list.
right? And I don't even need to be modded because the only reason that I like getting modded is if somebody don't have a Nightbot where you can type in your well, the only reason I like to get a wrench is so that I can check out other channels.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only reason I like a wrench. I don't want to time somebody out because knowing my luck, I'd time out somebody that the person didn't want timed out. I've done that and got in trouble for it. So no, the only reason I
Well,
like
no,
a
on my channel, if you time somebody out, I trust you guys, and who the bad people are that come in. So, if you time somebody out or just go ahead and block them straight out, I totally 100% trust your judgment that there was something going on that maybe I didn't catch. And so, no, I don't have any problem with what you mods do.
yeah, but I just
Even if it starts in with, where they, you know, like they'll go after Polarin, you know, and Polarin's got a wrench.
yeah,
It's like, before, I go look at it, Polarin's already got him kicked out, but, I can still see what they wrote. And I'm like, nice there, nice squish there, Polarin. You know,
yeah,
yep, that one definitely needs to go into the block list. And it's the dumbest things they say too. I mean, that's why I said when it stops being fun, and it's called social media, not anti-social media.
yeah.
And
Uh,
that's what I've been thinking a lot about, is how anti-social it is.
oh, hello. We got a special person coming up. Here he is. Hi, Tony.
I'm not special. I'm just your friend.
Yeah,
Hi,
well,
Tony.
he's got to carry him, but he is behind up here where I'm at, Sarah, because he's Stone Wolf, and I have a bunch of rocks to give him. Hi, Jan.
Tony. Hello, Victoria. The General. What channel did you have?
What?
The General.
Mine.
Hi, Jan.
What is it?
It's Alley Cat Prepared Life.
There's a
Oh.
okay. So let me explain this. Okay, why I put the general. There's a content creator who is saying that I sent spies over to her channel and that I'm the general of this little troll group that I've created. So I'm the general, Guardian's my first lieutenant, Polarin's my sniper, and Victoria's the spy.
I'm a spy.
I
So-
don't see the problem.
So I told everybody, like when they come onto my live stream, I'm going to put them in their positions, of, where I've assigned them in my military. So it's just kind of a running joke to get back at them,
Okay. I got you. I just got you. I got you back on track. Number
Yeah.
481. I'm number 481. I got you. Okay.
He has
I
to
was
come
like,
to my
who
house.
is the general?
If I try to send him all of the stones that I want to give to him, I'm going to be paying well over $100.
Oh, yeah.
Can we see your babies?
Hi,
Hey,
you got.
CB, what's up?
Hey guys. Now if mommy will let me, I'm gonna show you the babies.
Oh,
Mommy, can we get in here and see your babies?
oh, baby bunnies. Oh, they're so
Hmm.
cute.
Oh,
I'm gonna make you big. Hold on. Oh, look at
So
the
cool.
I like
So
the
How
little
many,
brown
how many are
one.
there? 10?
The little brown one, this one?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
looks
look
like
at
dog
the.
food.
This one's Courtney. Courtney Wide.
Oh.
And this one is the here. This one's Nora. Nora the Explorer.
Explorer.
Yes.
Where's
Looks like
Jan?
you got a few white ones. Which
We
one are
need a
you?
Jan.
Yeah, we need a Jan.
Several brokens. We got one that's almost white in here. Can I see it, mommy?
I'd say a little bit of white.
It's got a
That's
stripe down.
Oh, I like that one. That should be Jan with the
That's
stripe.
Jan. Okay.
Yeah.
That's Jan.
one of them should be the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh my gosh, they're adorable.
What's the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland's name?
I don't know if
Look at this one with all the spots.
Oh my
The
god,
rabbit.
that should be Jan. That should be Jan right there.
This one's
right
Jan?
there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Jan. Yeah.
That's an original. She
I think
or
it's
he is definitely going to be an original.
Is
I
that a
think-
boy?
Boy, those look like good
We
eats.
don't know yet. We don't know yet. Whoops.
Yeah, it's a
Down,
little
Jan.
early.
Hang in there. Yeah,
Just
they're
drop
Do you
it
always
in
name your
there.
food?
How many are there?
Scully,
Shit.
you still in here? What's the name of the white
Yes,
rabbit
8.
in Alice in Wonderland?
She had 10?
10.
She had 8
8.
babies, and the other one that they're 4 weeks
Thought it
old.
was rabbit.
She
They're
had
adorable.
6. So I have a lot right now.
Yeah.
I got a lot of bunnies right now.
Now, do you
That
guys,
looks like a lot of good food for a while.
Yeah.
now who got, are those beet rabbits?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, Parker.
Some of my favorites will go into the breeding program. If
Yeah.
I name them, they go into the breeding program.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Jan's gonna live.
Because I want to talk to you about that.
Yes, I
because
wouldn't do that. No,
I'd
I
like
wouldn't
to-
name it then.
She's
I like to talk to
alive.
you about that.
Never ate
because I
rabbit.
want to get rabbits.
Oh man, rabbit's one of those better foods.
I love rabbit.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't want to hear
Never
it.
know.
The
I think
female
because
is
he had to
Little bunny
process them and it was
foo-foo, hopping
he
through
didn't
the
like it.
forest, scooping up the fields, dropping them on you.
Down came the
Let's
fairy.
talk
and
about
this is what
basil.
he
And then
told
they
them.
end up in
Little
a canning
bunny.
jar.
Now we raised rabbits and we ate rabbit.
I don't
Yeah.
eat meat. I don't eat living things.
He doesn't. She doesn't eat meat.
I always
don't
kill them
starve us.
first. What are you talking
We're
about?
singing to the choir.
I don't eat nothing that should be alive. No, no, no.
Well, plants are alive, Victoria.
Yeah,
Technically
plants
Well,
are
speaking.
I mean, yeah. What do you eat that's never alive?
Yeah, Victoria.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
toilet
What's
paper.
different?
Toilet paper. Nope, nope, because that comes from trees.
Living
Poor
things
Victoria.
with eyeballs and pupils that look at you and they're all sweet and cute
But the
looking.
plants have spores and
You
they're
don't want
looking at
chicken
you and they're going, Victoria, why are you eating me?
Yeah,
You know what? I'll starve to death. Y'all keep talking.
Victoria will be walking through the forest and the plants will be saying, "Don't make me an impossible burger."
Oh God, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no.
no. I
Eat
don't
your
want to be a
plants,
Marie
Victoria.
Calendar vegetarian pie.
Do not eat impossible burgers. Don't eat any of that.
Nah, don't eat an impossible burger. Eat all you
Nothing
want.
impossible. Nothing.
Yep, I
No.
eat vegetables. I eat
Okay, I'm
impossible
down with that.
burgers.
You're good. I
I
was
don't.
a
I don't.
vegetarian.
You know what other people do, but you know, I look at those little bunnies in there, and that's it. That's all it takes is
No,
to
Is
I'm
it
feed.
a
sorry. I
little
just think about barbecue.
No, I think
That's
about
funny.
little cute bunnies. They're so
They're
cute.
so cute.
They're cuddly, and you can feel their little hearts beating. And
Oh, and man, those furs will keep your legs warm
Yeah.
forever.
I'm
Gosh,
working
yeah, they
on
make great
tanning.
hats.
I'm working on learning
I
how to tan.
got a rabbit fur coat, and yeah, it just
I
Ah,
was just gonna say that. I was gonna say, yeah, Victoria, show them all your rabbit fur coat.
I do have a
uh-huh.
rabbit fur coat, but
Oh, you
it,
won't eat it, but you'll wear it.
No
Huh?
bunnies
I see
were
how it
harmed in
is.
the making of that coat.
the coat is old. It's like what is it called? Nostalgia.
Well, you
Nostalgia.
should
I'm
send it
old
to me
too,
then,
so
because
I mean,
I
you're gonna call me
appreciate your rabbit.
nostalgia?
Well, you're classic.
Okay, I'll take that.
Oh goodness.
Really, Nancy.
No, I
See
can't.
what you started, CB?
Naj,
It's all
Bambi
your
chased
fault.
Bambi. Here's what Naj says about Bambi. No.
Bambi tastes damn good. Yes.
I'm
I
not a
love
big
rabbit.
venison fan, but man, I like rabbit.
Me
There
too. I
was a
do too.
time
The
Venison's
when
my
I
boss
dog.
ate
doesn't
meat,
though.
and I used to love venison when I used to eat meat.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
I like
He's
that
It's
brown
so
and
good.
wild,
to the dog.
tangy
Nice.
wildness that was in the meat
Well,
myself.
I
I'll,
just made goulash with it, and it was so good. Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
I like
Victoria used to tan hides.
I did. Yes, I did. I used to tan it, and I used to chew the hides to make them soft,
Yeah,
the way
I
the
have friends
and
Native
that
you
do.
won't
Americans
eat
did.
them, and you still
That
won't eat
was
them.
that
Oh
was
man.
back in my 20s or younger. You know,
So
I
yesterday.
no, I wish, but no.
Well,
Uh,
why did you change your diet, Victoria? What happened?
Now,
a
why did you
li-
change?
honestly, what happened was this cute little calf cow. That's what happened. Made me totally look at animals completely different. I went to a friend's house and they were boarding this calf. And the trough was completely empty. And we were standing there and we were talking, and here comes this baby calf. It climbed into the trough and kind of did like a dog and put its front little hoofs on the fence and went up my face, and then was sitting there mooing like a little cow does at me.
Won
And
you
I
over.
looked in its brown eyes and I said, I started petting it and I said, I'll never eat another cow. And I never did.
I
So
would have said cheeseburger.
And then what stopped me eating other animals was these darn videos on YouTube. And I didn't like immediately stop everything. It was a progression of stopping everything.
So what was the last meat you ate? Come on.
I'm trying to think.
I
Probably
know.
fish.
I know. I know. I know.
Chicken?
I
Fish?
know.
What?
Fish? You don't eat fish?
I do eat fish.
Okay.
They have eyes that look at you.
But I watch these videos, and here's this little kid, and he goes to a farm, and he squatted down, and he started going here, tick, 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 tick. And this chicken spreads its wings out and goes running up to this little kid, and they hug each other. And the chicken put its head over the little kid's shoulder, and they were literally hugging. And I went, nope, never gonna eat it.
No, because that little boy was his food source, her food source.
But
I
it
guarantee you
shows,
that kid knew he was dinner.
no, they were hugging. They were. It
They
was
were
like,
hugging because that
I've
chicken
hugged a
knew
lot of
that's
my
the boy
food
that fed them.
too.
but that's
Yeah.
all it took. That's all it took is to see such love and sweetness in animals, and I thought,
Oh,
no,
you're gonna hug those yummy bunnies all day long,
Yep.
but you're gonna eat them buggers and you're gonna
not
wear them.
me. No, not me, not me. And the only reason I've got that coat is because I got it from the Goodwill for a really good price. It was warm and it's really old.
Well, I think
So
we're close to size, so if you
I'm
don't mind.
warm and I'm really old. You still don't want me.
I'm married. I'm married, Tony.
Tony. No, look here, really. It's cool. I was a
It
vegan
is,
for
yes.
many years. And I did it because I had to for my health. But as soon as I was able to eat meat again, I did. And I know that God has provided us with food, whatever form that is for you. And
I'm not
it's
eating Jan, just so you guys know.
no, we're not eating. I'm not eating human. I'm Tony. You're not on my diet. No.
Exactly.
But I know that God has blessed us with food to eat
With
in
bacon.
whatever form that comes in for each and every individual, and it's okay if you don't eat meat. It's okay if you don't eat pork. It's okay if you don't eat beef. Whatever it may be.
Yeah, cabbage is
Personal-
absolutely the worst meat you could ever eat.
No,
You know,
Tony,
I don't
wrong.
judge nobody. It's to
Cabbage
each their
is
own.
to die for.
It is. As long as you don't consider it meat.
Well, yeah, I mean, cabbage, jalapeno, teriyaki sauce,
Oh,
or,
shut up.
or
Shut up. Shut up.
yeah, I'm
Make
just
me
saying
hungry.
jalapeno and some olive oil and cook it. Oh,
Oh, man.
I draw the line
dang,
at
it's
fun.
good. But I'm just saying,
Good thing I'm out in the middle of nowhere right now, Jen.
I mean, I cook you up a feast, Tony. You come here, you're gonna eat. But
I
I'm
eat
just
here.
saying,
I
I
eat
know that
good.
there's Daniel diets and there's different diets, and
No,
I love falafels when I was a vegan, and
I've never been awful.
oh, they're so good. It's beans, it's protein. It's so you have to supplement your protein in different ways because
I've
your
been looking
body
around
has
here.
to
I
have
don't see any beans growing.
well,
Y'all give me just a second.
you have to buy falafels.
I gotta go take care of something real quick. I'll be right back.
That's right, you got a key
Victoria
to
has
the
to water
restroom,
the
right?
plants. She'll be right back. Welcome to the Simply Jan Homestead channel.
I've been
Yeah.
looking and watching videos around my area for the products around my area. There's very little to eat. the natives really
To
must have had
forage?
a hard time.
Me too,
Well, I
Don.
can eat that fly, whatever bugged my head there.
They ate flies.
But
We know they ate flies.
um, the ants, there's some monster ants around here.
Well,
But
back in the day, Tony, they probably had much more of a variety of a food source. So,
this time of year into the next 2 months, there's tons of food out here.
yeah.
But
But
the cactuses are not flowering right now. They don't have new growth, which is the edible foods.
yeah.
So as far as we can find out here right now, as far as food, is not much.
Huh. Where are you at now?
Ajo, Arizona.
Hey, Nancy. Oh,
Good
Tony.
night, our treasure
So I
hunt.
was reading your envelope because I was going to send you my sticker and I couldn't read your writing because you suck.
Oh, I
Uh,
suck.
I love you. But Rebecca told me that you have your address in Washington on your
Yeah,
about
it's
page.
on my about page.
So I'll be sending you a sticker out.
Yeah, I'll get all that stuff when I get back up to Washington. I
I
can't
wish I could
write.
find an
Why do you
arrow
think I
hat.
don't write letters or anything with my deliveries? I shove that stuff in an envelope. Here you go.
Yeah,
Because I
I'm
can barely
surprised
even
that
write your
envelope even
address
made it.
on there.
That envelope was so torn up and
Night, our treasure.
it was disheveled. It was just like I couldn't even believe it made it, and it said everything in there. And I'm like, how do you know? you know, but it
God,
was
see,
everything was
I
in
am
there.
very happy because I'll tell you what, I can't write. I can't spell. I can't write.
You spelled it was just sort of jambaled together. It was sort of Maybe you had a drink that night. I don't know.
I'm weird with that. I can
No, that's just
spell.
normal, Jan.
Oh, okay.
I can spell
Um,
huge
I
words
can't. I
and not little
have
ones.
the shakes, and
Oh, okay. Okay.
it makes it really hard for me to
I didn't know
actually
that. I'm sorry.
do that. So
Okay. Well, I'm going to be sending you I'll send you an actual note and a sticker.
I can read. I just can't write.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at the puppy dog.
Victoria,
Yes.
our
That's Zoe.
we
That's
just
one of
lost
my dogs.
we just lost our power,
Uh-oh.
but
Oh
Get
no.
in the closet.
check it out. My lights work. My new light bulb. I said
Yeah.
I'll just
I
say
just
no.
did it.
I could lose
I said
power at
I
any
just
point in time, also, because I don't have any power out here except my batteries.
How are the dogs?
well, they're freaking out now. They're
Where
starting to
are
freak out.
you?
I'm in my living room.
No, I mean, what state?
Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
They
The
just got a
storms are coming
twister
through there.
warning.
You what?
Yeah,
You get a weather
it's blowing a
radio?
gale out there.
She said she just got a twister warning a little while ago.
Uh-oh.
I get those
Okay.
most mornings.
Do you have a place you can take cover?
Hey,
Oh,
and I
dang, it
got a
ain't good.
question. Isn't peyote a cactus?
No, it's a mushroom.
Is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's.
I didn't know. I thought it. I've always thought it was leaks off of some cactus or something.
No, it is a type of mushroom that careful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be
you
careful.
don't
Be
want
very
no
careful.
peyote.
Very careful.
No, I
Peyote
don't.
Well,
is
I
gonna
don't.
be in a
you
whole
actually got to
new
prepare it
world.
right, and you got to distill it right.
Bye,
Depending
trade.
on what you
Let's
want
trade
from
trade.
the cactus or from the mushroom.
Well, I read about it a lot in. We lost Sarah. There she went. I hope she's okay.
Uh-oh. Okay, Lord,
Um, I
protect
read a lot
Sarah.
in the Native American stories about when they do like vision quests and stuff like
Hmm
that.
As
Yeah.
Um,
long as,
that
long as you prepare it properly, it won't kill you.
Is it a poisonous mushroom?
Oh, that's the only way to get the effects from it is the poisons.
Oh, no, thank
Yeah,
you.
if you've never, I've never done peyote. I'm just saying, but if you've
I have
never
never either.
done it,
I'm not on my list of things to do. I'm sorry.
no,
I'll
Oh,
take my vision quest another direction. Thanks.
yeah,
good
okay,
night,
CB.
Yuga.
Okay, bye.
Um, you, yeah, from what I understand, you would, if you're ever gonna do anything, you'd take a little teeny piece
Well, you
because
distill it.
it'll,
You have to break it down, boil it out,
right,
and you boil it like 3 or 4 times and filter it before it is even safe.
yeah.
And
Oh,
at that
excuse
point,
me.
it's still a psychedelic.
Good night, Nancy. Yeah, it's powerful.
Yeah.
It's so powerful. I
Yeah,
can't
not on
remember
my
what.
list. I've done a lot of things, but that is not on my list.
I
No,
haven't
I
never
used to
done it.
want
I was
to,
just
but
curious about it because I like I said, I read the Native American stories and they talk about the peyote
Vision
buttons
Quest, yeah.
yeah.
and the
Well, they
vision
were.
quest.
That was something they did on a regular basis, so their bodies were more adjusted to it. But
Right.
for
Yeah.
us lightweights, it would send us to the ER.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't drink.
You're not gonna make it to the ER. You're gonna be laying
no,
out
you're
there on
not.
your
No,
Vision
you're
Quest,
not even going to make it there.
way beyond getting to
No,
the
Yeah,
no.
I don't drink. I don't smoke weed. I don't take any kind of drugs. I mean, I'm lucky if I got a migraine taking a Tylenol. That's
Yeah. Well, I
well,
did
you
take
you
know.
one.
definitely want to stay away from peyote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
No, I wasn't planning on doing it. I was just curious, like I said, because I read a lot of those stories and they talk about the vision quest and how they
Mhm.
go
Yeah,
without
they
food.
will take the mushroom, they will crush it up, boil the tea, filter it, and boil it again. Depending on whether you're new to this or not. They may
Mhm.
boil it 5 times and filter it 5 times for the beginner. But
At least.
the old shamans they would break it down, boil it, and drink it. They wouldn't do the filtering or any of that.
No, well, they were used to
That's
it
how
though.
they would get their major visions. And that's,
Mhm.
kind of why the shamans were nuts.
I'm not going to say all that about them because there's still
Yeah.
shamans
I will,
today.
because I've met a lot of shamans, but
I actually met one when the last time I was up at my sister's, spending the holiday with her.
what shaman was that? What tribe?
Um, oh
I'll be
my
right
God,
back.
I can't remember now, but it's up there on the other side of Spokane, whatever that tribe is. That's right there here in Washington. But they're on the.
No,
I can't remember the name of
Omak?
it.
The Omak tribe?
I I really don't remember. My brother. His driveway is like right bordering the reservation. So it's like
Just north of Spokane.
yeah, it's not my side of Spokane, the other side of Spokane going
The west side?
yeah, and it's about if you leave Spokane, it's about a 3 hour drive up in there
I
into
think
the
anything's a 3 hour drive from Spokane.
yeah, so you would drive through Spokane about 3 hours. You go through Spokane, and then it's about 3 hours to the reservation. So, and it's
I don't
maybe
know why
an
this isn't
hour
clicking with
from
me.
maybe an hour from Skookum Lake. if you know where that is.
I know where Skookum Lake is.
So they're about an hour from that. An
That'd be
hour.
northwest from Skookum Lake.
Yeah. So whatever tribe that is right there, that's
Mm.
where he's
I
at.
can't think of it right off of my head. I'd have to look at my tribal map, which I do have a tribal map of Washington.
Yeah.
Which you would
But
not believe how many tribes are in Washington.
you are going to definitely have to come here and get those rocks because, like I said, if I tried to send you those, Tony, I'm going to spend $100+ to try to get
Like
those.
I said, if I have to, I'll spend a special trip just come see you.
That would be awesome.
Because
Yeah,
my trip right now is not even coming close to you.
Yeah. When are you coming back to Washington?
Oh, late April.
April. So
That'll put me
next month.
May, maybe May when I come over and visit.
Next month is April, so a couple months. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in Arizona right now.
Well, you'll
And
be
you know as
coming.
well as I do, I'm taking my time coming back.
You'll be coming back when it's getting the hottest there, and then when you get back up in the trees here, it's not going to be so bad.
Hopefully it's not snowing, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it
Last
should.
year I got back in late March and it snowed on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, you know me, I'm outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I froze my tail off last year when I got back.
In May. It snowed.
March.
Oh well, this is March, so.
Yeah, the first 2 weeks of April. And I was like, oh, heck with this. We're going to the beach. Oh, the campground was flooded at the beach.
Well, grab the link, Sarah, and come back up.
You might not. Oh, you got it posted, or never mind. Can't see that behind my
again,
phone.
if you all, I got it scrolling below here. If y'all just type "listen" in the chat, it'll drop your link.
Type what?
Listen.
Okay, I'm back.
No, I can't spell that. I'm not typing it.
So
LISTEN. Listen. It's right there.
No, that didn't help. That didn't help.
Listen. LISTEN, Tony. You can do it. You can do it.
All right. Let me see if I can do this.
So my son is Cherokee, and his dad.
That don't look right.
His grandfathers were chiefs of the Cherokee tribe in Navasota. Navasota? No, Nacogdoches. And they were transplanted to Nacogdoches somehow.
Oh, woohoo. Thank you.
But he told me our whole marriage they were Cajun. And I didn't know. I'm a girl from Illinois at the time. I didn't know. And I told everyone my son was Cajun. And
what?
One day my father-in-law told me, my ex-father-in-law, he told me, we're Cherokee. And I'm like, what? Why didn't he tell me that? He said, I was just messing with you. He said, I never thought to tell you we were really Cherokee.
That's what Sarah.
Jan.
Yeah.
Jan, do you follow a Wandering Monk?
No.
Check out Wandering Monk. He's following the old Cherokee Trail right now.
Awesome.
His channel name is Wandering Monk. Dan is a great guy. I mean, he's doing a great job on the research and everything else.
That's awesome. Well, I tried to get my son to get a scholarship on the Cherokee because he's quite a bit of Cherokee, and he never did. He didn't want to go to college. He had no interest.
I'm quite a bit of beef jerky, but I couldn't get a scholarship on it.
Yeah, well, he could have. He could have got a full scholarship.
Somebody's dropping hearts over there on the YouTube.
Then when I was visiting my
Hey,
father-in-law
Dill.
before he died. He pulled out these pictures of his grandfathers and all their garb and their chief garb and all that.
Mm.
And I was like, oh my God. It just took my breath away. I was like, oh, that is so amazing. It
I
was so
remember a
amazing.
live that
And
Victoria joined and was showing off arrowheads.
yeah. Well, we go to this
And
place and kayak, and they have arrowheads there. All the Indians lived on this river. And so this year, my mission is to hunt arrowheads. That's Kevin can fish, and I'm gonna hunt arrowheads because people
well,
do it all the
the
time
problem
at
I
this.
had with that, she was showing off a piece of rock, and one of the people in their chat was keep calling her black amethyst. Well, the problem is that was not black amethyst. That was obsidian.
Yeah. I remember you saying that.
I
Yeah.
don't.
I
I don't
argued it
know
with
what
a while
that
in
is.
chat, and I couldn't believe that they kept. I have black amethyst or black quartz. I think that
Yeah.
was black quartz. Yeah,
Huh.
I have black quartz and I have obsidian. There is a
See, I
huge
don't know the difference.
difference.
I don't know what it
Well, the
is.
one I have, you can see through it. Somebody had taken, and it was roughly
The
like when
flint
you
knap.
take one rock and you chip it with the one rock.
Yeah, it was
But
flint knap.
it
Flint
has
knap.
like
Okay.
lines that go through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darker colored lines.
Well, the obsidian has a different fracture point than the black quartz. And what you were showing was
You want me
obsidian.
to
That
go
was
get it?
What's the
so obvious
difference?
to me. But
What is the difference, Tony?
a black quartz fractures wide,
Okay.
where the obsidian fractures a lot narrower. So each fracture is a lot.
So when
It's
you
really
break it,
hard to describe. It's a smaller fracture.
okay, I get it. I get it. I understand.
And the arrowhead she was showing and the spearhead you were showing were all obsidian.
Yeah.
It was not quartz of any kind, because quartz fractures really wide when it fractures out.
Yes.
The
No, this is
obsidian
like
goes
razor sharp.
it goes little tiny fractures where
Wow.
quartz fractures really wide, and
Wow.
it's easy to tell the difference. And yeah,
Yeah, and
I argued it in that chat, and it was
the one I've got,
ignored.
it's got little tiny chips on it.
Yeah,
And the blade
Yeah.
is real thin and real sharp. So
real thin, real sharp, like glass.
yeah,
I know Mama B at Possum Run Homestead, she's been going through her pond area around her land and she found some arrowheads there and they were
Well, it
thicker.
depends on where you are, also.
Yeah,
Victoria's
that's in
over there in
Arkansas.
Washington, so I know for a fact that she's not finding black quartz.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's going to find obsidian, because that's what the natives up there had. That's what they used. They didn't
What
have
about
black
Texas?
obsidian
well,
or
actually,
black
that was
quartz.
given to me by somebody here.
What about Texas and Arkansas though? What would you find there?
Texas, you might maybe find black quartz. It's very rare.
There's a lot of quartz in Texas, but it's
But
not
black
black.
quartz is
It's
very
not
rare. I have
No.
a big old boulder I found here in the Arizona desert. I grabbed every piece. I got all of it, because it is such a rare rock to find.
Yeah.
The natives would have used any kind of quartz, definitely for making spearheads and stuff like that. Texas, you're going to use flint.
Flint. Yeah. Yeah. Now in Texas we have quarries. Queries.
You have an obsidian knife? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I think you showed it once, didn't you, Naj? Didn't you come up and do the show and tell and show it?
Jill, what's up?
I mean, that's
Oh wow.
I did a little bit of flint knapping. I could barely make an arrowhead. I sucked at it so bad.
Yeah, I hear you.
And that's using obsidian, which is a common for the Northwest. Obsidian is the common arrowhead making material.
I
Um,
thought you did.
Wow.
quartz, not so much, because quartz is so hard to work. They used it for maybe decorative ceremonial spears and arrowheads and stuff for ceremonies because it
Yeah.
was so hard to work. Where obsidian was a common thing.
Allie can't be safe, please. Get in a
Yeah.
secure
I keep
area.
telling her to clear out her closet that's center in her house.
Yeah,
To
anything.
empty that
Get in it.
closet so that she can get into it. 'Cause
I
she doesn't have
know. We don't have a basement. We have a, under the house we could go. We have a storm shelter, but it's way out in the yard and we don't have a door on it. We just have a piece of plywood over it.
and she
So,
doesn't have either of those.
yeah,
So
I'm like, I'm not
But you
going
guys
in.
both have my necklaces.
yes,
Yeah.
I have
I
yours.
got your
and mine.
necklace. I can wear your necklace. I'll be safe.
I
I
have
gotta
a-
let my dogs in. I'll be right back.
I'm still waiting for my blue one though.
You gotta wait.
I want
It's
a
not
red one.
coming out of my system right now.
I want an
Yeah.
amethyst. That's my stone. So if you don't mind,
I
honey.
didn't send you an amethyst.
No.
You
I
know
don't
what?
think so.
When I get my 1K, I've got a few stone necklaces that y'all have seen me wear, and some other jewelry that I'm gonna be doing the wheel giveaway, and I'll be giving away. I have one that's amethyst. I have one that's tiger's eye. I have one that's probably obsidian, like you're saying, because it's black, but it's got clear spots. It's it's dark spots and clear spots in the
Are the
stones.
dark spots brown?
Hold on, I'm gonna go grab it.
What did I send you, Jan? Dang. I thought I sent you amethyst. I'm
So
wearing carnelian, and I didn't find this. I had to buy it. But
I don't know how well it's gonna show up, but I'm gonna make myself big.
the camera sucks. I know that.
I'm gonna make myself big for a second so I can show you. These will be some of them that. Here's the tiger's eye.
Look, tiger's eye is one of my faves.
Here's the tiger's
Oh,
eye.
a nice tiger's eye beaded chain. Yeah.
So that'll be one of them. And then I don't know what this stone is. Let me see if I can. It's blue and it's just not going to show. But nope, I'm not going to be able to show you. It's blue colored. Let's see if I can get an angle. There. If you look down towards the bottom of my palm, you can kind of see the blue color. And
Oh, that's pretty.
yeah, so that'll be one of them. And I'm not sure what that stone is. And then here's the
Gorgeous.
one that I said is like a black stone. Um,
Oh, I like that.
but it's got like a clear with some brown in some of them.
Mm. That's pretty.
So that'll be
It
another
almost
one.
looks a bee stone. A bee stone is
And then these
kind
are
of a
pink.
common, but
Oh, those are pretty. What are those?
I don't know, but the stone is pink, and like I said, it's not showing very good on camera. The color, it's
that's
got
an
more.
amethyst.
No, this is pink. This
Yeah.
is
Beak?
it's pink.
Amethyst can
Oh,
run
pink.
from a pure white to a purple.
To a purple. Yeah.
Here is amethyst. I don't know if you, like I said, the color is just not quite.
Yeah, I see it in there.
See that this is all amethyst and it's purple, but my camera just isn't showing the
No, it
color.
looks brown. It looks.
That's the
But
worst
it's
part
got,
about trying to show up rocks is the camera
I
just
know.
cannot
I wish.
This
do it.
one looks black, but it's actually garnet.
No, that
Oh,
It's garnet because
oh,
that's
that
my
is
first one.
beautiful garnet.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's garnet.
That's pretty.
I'm
So
hoping when I'm up in Utah, I can get to one of the garnet mines and harvest a few rocks myself to play
I
with.
wish I knew more about stones, and I'm just not here. Tony, this is what you sent me.
Oh, the carnelian. Okay.
Is that what that is? A carnelian?
Yeah, it's a carnelian. It's a very
It's.
light colored carnelian, which is kind of rare.
I love it. I
this is
love it.
all of them, and I'll be putting them on a wheel when I get my 1K.
Where are
And
you at now, Victoria?
I'm way far from it. I'm at 363, I think, the last time I looked.
It says
Oh,
364 on my list, but
Oh, okay. I got one more
we need to
person.
share Victoria out. Here,
But yeah, so yeah, the pink um looks white on camera, but it's like
yeah.
a really light pink. And that's a lot all of the stone necklaces. There's and then I've got some other jewelry in there too that they hang on my wall cuz I'm not I wear my Native American jewelry more than anything else. And
mm-hmm.
so the other jewelry just kind of hangs there as decoration on my wall. And so I'm thinking that those will be the giveaways. Plus I just got three let me grab one. Uh, Three of these, make myself big, that will also go in it. They're turquoise beads, and they have a little turtle. I don't know if you can see the turtle right here on it. And so I got
Camera is not your friend today.
No.
no.
Not my friend ever.
Here's the one that's on my wrist. I kept one for myself. Okay, there's the turtle. You guys see it?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Well, it's more like a
Because
tortoise, but
well, my Native American name is Little Turtle, so that's why I chose the turtles as a giveaway. And then I don't know if you guys saw that I got new stickers for this channel. I've been
Yeah.
passing out my old stickers. Here's my new sticker.
Awesome. I just
So,
shared your channel out.
thank you,
So
Jen.
we'll see what it does,
If anybody wants a sticker, for a while anyway,
I
um,
do.
email
I
me
have
your
all your old stickers.
email me your address again because I'm terrible. I don't know where I put all of my addresses. And
well,
I'll
they're in your email. You know my
They're in
address is
there.
in your
Just
email.
simply just SI and do SI and I'll pop up right there. Yeah.
I got one of yours and I got your address. I got your guys'
Yeah.
addresses. It's just where did I put them is the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, my info's on the about page because you can't read my address.
Or
Well,
his handwriting.
you know, a lot of people don't worry about putting their mailing because they got PO boxes. I don't have a PO box. It's my actual home address. That's why I won't do it.
You're right. Yeah.
So,
No.
yeah, you want my address? You email me. And there better be a good reason you want my address.
Exactly.
Because I want to know where to find you.
Well, You know
I
how
don't
to
know if
play.
I
You
ever
have,
want to really go to Pasco, Washington, but hey.
Tony,
I
you have to. Because, like I said, it's going to
don't
cost
remember the
you.
last time I was there, but I remember I was
Yeah, I
there.
want to go.
That
Yeah,
was back in the early 20s, and
I've
we
never
were
been
over
to
there for a
Washington.
whole different reason.
now I
Yeah.
am going to have to stop sending those little wallet cards because I'm getting really low on them and they cost a bit.
Well,
And
I
so
have
I can't afford to buy any more of the wallet cards right now. But
got 'em.
here is these. And then
Nice.
Oh,
I
then
still,
that'll last you 2 weeks.
Who'd you have do that, Victoria? Who did it for you?
um, Devil Dogs Keeper, Jamie.
Jamie
Jamie.
did it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then
Awesome.
this is how many I've got left of my old channel.
I've got
I
like
want one of each. You better be sending me
triplicates of
one of
those.
each.
And I did send Anne Marie hers that you sent me, by the way, just to let you know.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah. But I have like doubles of those, but I need one of your new ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, email
I
me.
did 100
Awesome.
stickers, and I'm almost out.
Oh, I know. I get mine from Lily Llama for like $10 for 100, and I'm
Well, I'm going to
I
go through
I'm
Jami
going to Chumita.
next
I have
because
our meetup, and
that's one
then
of our friends.
Oklahoma. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna order
she's
more.
still cheaper than a lot of places because
Well, I
Yeah, and
never
she does a
cared
beautiful
about
job.
price. As
yeah.
long as they don't stink, I think I'm gonna have to
Well,
stipulate
you
on that one. I don't want the
Yeah,
stinky ones because I
you
don't
know
want to
who
be sitting there
made
sniffing
this?
my stickers the whole time.
I know, right?
You know who came
I
up with
know.
the pattern for my new stickers? Is Danny. Danny
Oh
Day.
yeah,
Yeah,
Danny
Danny did a
Days.
great job on that. The only thing I would have
She
asked
did.
more would be the two flutes on the side,
Yeah,
different styles with the feathers, and then the bass flute in the middle. Because you
yeah.
play a lot of different flutes.
I have
Nice.
3 of them. Yeah, I have 3 flutes. So I've got my big bass D one, my Navajo one, which is in the key of F, and then this one that Sarah got me, which is key of G, and it's a
And
5
see
hole.
that's the reason I would say the three flutes.
Yeah, but it has
And
those.
I said that when she was designing it. I was like, no, you need the three flutes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Let me go grab my big one.
If I say that, I get in trouble.
You're always in trouble, dude.
Y'all
You
got
stay
me want.
in a state of trouble.
Y'all got me wanting to play a little
Jen's
bit.
not even gonna look.
Okay, I had to make sure I had everything.
That's the biggest one made by JD Flutes, and that's the
Oh,
one that's base D. It's a large bore. This is
that's
why it's called a
amazing.
large bore. See the difference?
How did you learn to play all those instruments,
I just
Victoria.
picked them up and started playing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't.
are you?
I,
You're not
All I
playing like
know,
sheet music, if you will. You're just
no,
playing
I
out
just.
from your soul.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
This
that's
it
one is
brings
beautiful.
it brings
the
me back
Navajo.
every time to my childhood, sitting around the campfire.
Yeah, it grounds me.
I
It
mean,
totally
I mean,
grounds
I
me.
I grew up Native American. I
This is
grew up
Wow.
around their campfires, and one of the
Wow.
things they did is they'd have two or three
Oh, that's
people
beautiful.
playing the flutes.
that's the best fetish. Is this on this one, which is the Navajo flute,
Wow.
and this
Okay,
one
play
is
it.
in
I want to
F
hear it.
key. But those were the only two I had in the beginning, and then Sarah sent me this, and this became my favorite sound. And if you
Beautiful.
listen to my Native American flute and story nights, this is usually the one I'm playing. So this is my favorite one.
I like them all. Like I've told
I
you many
love it.
times before,
Yes.
that always brings me back to my childhood.
Yeah. Well, it's not my childhood, but I have fond memories of the tribes and things I got to visit and learn of.
I
And
grew up around the campfire, and the
yeah,
one noise that was always there outside of the crackle of the fire was the flute.
yeah, we did too. We had guitar and we had flute all the time. And I even back then I wasn't
Well, I
connected with
didn't care back
the
then,
tribe.
but I care now.
Yeah, it does. It matters. It
I
matters. It's
when the
beautiful.
world is redone after Revelations and all of that, when the world is redone, most people say, "Oh yeah, they want to go to the heaven." No, 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 no. That's not me. I want to be here on earth. I love the beauty of what God made of this earth. I want to be here when the lamb lies down with the wolf, which is the
The
original.
lion.
It wasn't. Well, they changed it. It
That's
used
a
to be,
saying I haven't heard in a long time.
and so I want to be here because I want to
Well,
get
he
on the.
said he's going to create a new heaven and earth. And
I want to climb on a buffalo's back and have it give me
yeah,
a ride, and not
I'm
worry
not
about.
sure
heck
I
yeah.
feel safe about doing that, but
Well, we won't have to worry about it, Tony.
We
It
won't
isn't
have to
going to
worry
be
about
any
it. That
danger.
when God makes, when nothing's going to hurt nothing else. I mean,
No.
I'll be able to walk up to a wolf and pet it and not worried about my arm being
Yeah.
ripped off.
And the
You know?
I'd
lion.
rather walk up to a wolf and pet it than jump on a buffalo back.
Well,
Well, you won't have to worry because
excuse me.
they'll be our friends.
Yeah, it'll lay down and
We'll
let
all be
me
one
climb on
spirit.
its
We'll
back.
all be conjoined together.
Yeah.
It will be beauty in its
I don't want to be conjoined with Jan.
no, I mean not conjoined, but we'll be one.
I
Well,
want to ride
Tony
a
and I
buffalo's
will
back.
understand before we even speak.
I want to
I
ride
get
on a
you. I
buffalo's
do
back.
get you.
I know. I love you.
I've ridden a horse once in my entire life. I was probably
I grew up on the
6
back
or
of a
7.
horse.
I was about 6 or 7 years old, and I can't tell you where I was at, but there was this little boy and this little girl. The horse was swayback. Now, I didn't know that back then. I
Yeah.
didn't know a squatting thing. And it had nothing on it, no harness, no blanket,
Oh,
no
you rode a
nothing.
bareback.
And so
That sounds like the first bull I rode.
they said they said just climb on it, grab its mane, and then
Sure.
when you want it to turn, you pull its mane. I didn't want to pull the horse's hair.
Oh,
It didn't matter.
Here I am, this little tiny thing, because I didn't start growing until after I was 7. And I'm laying
After you're
on the horse,
67?
huh? I was laying on the horse and I had my arms wrapped as much as I could around the horse's neck, laying down on it. And that horse was so mean. It was taking me and scraping me against every piece of brush, every little tree branch, trying to scrape me right off of its back. And I was crying, and it was a long ways down. And so I was really
Exactly,
scared.
nice.
And
Yeah, that's
I don't
amazing.
remember how I finally got off the horse. I think probably an adult maybe came out and rescued me, because I do not remember getting off the horse. I remember getting scratched up pretty good and on my back and legs and everything because it was summer. But
I went
yeah.
horseback riding like every weekend with my friend, and she was mildly retarded. So her and I would go and we'd ride horses. And this horse I was on got stung by a bee on his butt, reared up, and hauled butt. I mean, it ran like the wind. And next thing I know, I'm hanging from the stirrup on one foot, and I'm bouncing on the ground, and all the riders are trying to catch up to me. And here comes the concrete road. And had my head hit that concrete road, I would have been dead. But God had different plans for me, because here I am 65 years
Right,
later.
right.
So,
That's how I
That
feel
still
about that
explains a
time.
lot.
and my foot, right at the end, I was able to get my foot out of the stirrup, and I'm trying to pull myself up and get up back on the saddle. Saddle comes loose, spins around, and I'm like, it was just a comedy of affairs. And the guy that was the main rider, he was like the expert rider. And we went on a horse trail, right? So anyway, he was like, I could not believe that you got your foot out of that stirrup. And I
Yeah,
was
because
like, well,
once you're tangled pretty good.
yeah, it was either get my foot out of the stirrup or lift my ass up off onto the saddle. And the saddle was spinning, so I couldn't do it. It came undone. And right before that road hit, I got off I fell off of the stirrup. I got my foot out of the stirrup, and that horse, he was huge. He was huge, and they got him. They got him in the corral, and they're like, they were like checking me because I had just got over a broken arm. So they were checking my arm and checking all this stuff, and they're calling my mom and blah blah blah. And I said, bring that horse to me right now. And they brought the horse over, and I sat there and I had a conversation with that horse. I said, you may think that you did something wrong, but I know you got stung by a bee, and I don't blame you for what happened. I love you. And I petted him and I nurtured him and I talked to him. And he's like, blowing and huffing and
Yeah.
puffing.
No.
I like, no, no, you don't know. And I scolded him because he was like, you could tell he was feeling bad, but pissed off about what happened, and so I said, bring me another horse. I said, bring me that horse. They wouldn't bring me that horse back. They would not let me ride him again. So they brought me another horse. I said, the only way I'm going to get over this fear of ever getting bucked again from a horse is to get on another horse. And I got right back on another horse. And I just rode him around the arena that time. I didn't go back in the trail. But
I would love to go back on, ride a horse. That was the only time I ever did.
That was the only thing.
I've rode good ones and I've rode bad ones. I mean,
yeah,
I've
that
had
was
some
the only thing that
Appaloosas
helped
under me that were absolutely mean. But I'll tell you what, you knock a horse out,
Good
they
night,
never
Todd.
buck
No.
you again.
No, yeah. And I never rode that horse again. I mean, I went every weekend with my friend Sarah. I never rode that horse again. I don't know if they retired it, but it wasn't his fault. He got stung by a freaking bee, and he got stung hard. And
Well, you think stung by a bee is more stung than me? You're wrong.
Yeah, let me tell you, I rode him until the very bitter end, until I fell off. And when that saddle went woof, I was like, okay, well,
I forget who told it to me once that if you like that in a horse's nostrils, somehow it makes them friendly to you and it gets them to know you. And so
if they don't bite you right off the bat, yeah,
they won't bite you. If you blow in their nostrils, and you're sending your scent into their body, and that's the connection they have, and that's true. That's true, Victoria.
I did that with a friend of mine.
You don't do it right away. You have to pet them and let them come to you.
Hey, quiet.
And hey, Colby. And then you can gently blow into their nostrils.
Yeah, my father-in-law, he had I don't know, just where the mule and horse, what is that called?
Ass?
No, not an ass, but it's like a mule and horse mix. Jan, where'd you go? I wish my husband, Kenny. What was your dad's things called, the mule horse that he had?
Hey, Mr. Tony.
Hey, Colby, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I can't remember.
I'm better than you. I'm not half out.
What?
It's just been a long day, man.
Never mind.
I get you.
Anyway, it's a horse and a mule mix, and there was
It's not an ass. I don't understand the difference there. I thought that was an ass.
Oh, a mule. It's called a mule, and it's a horse and a
donkey mix would be a mule.
Yeah, it was a mule, and he was huge. He looked more like a horse than anything. but his name was Mickey, and somebody told me to do that, so I did. And then every time I would go out there when he had Mickey, all I had to do was call his name, and that mule would come from way back in the field and come to me so that I could pet him and talk to him. So there's something to that.
No, I've always reacted with the knuckles. Um, that's the way I was raised. You know, the horse, mule, donkey, even a pig. I was raised to give them the knuckles, give them
Knuckles.
respect.
You would hit him, punch him. You'd punch an animal.
Yep, that's the way I was raised.
Hey, Simply.
Hi. It's called a hinny, result of a stallion breeding with a jenny female donkey, a mule.
Well, he
I have to
looked
look
like a
it up.
horse. He didn't look like a donkey at all. He looked like a horse. He was
Horse
huge.
mule. Horse mule is what a male horse crossed with a jenny, a female donkey.
But I
Yeah,
did
they
that
look
to
like
him.
they do. They look like horses, but they're called draft mule or
Well, my
hinny.
father-in-law was a hunter, so he took Mickey and the other two mules that he would have as pack mules.
I do
So
kind of
Yeah.
regret that I was trained by the fist.
I'd rather blow in its nose and make it my friend than punch it.
I was taught to punch them in the nose, and
No,
No.
no.
it works.
You know what?
Well, it will work
So it
when you
worked when
want
I
to.
blew in his nose too, and then all I had to do is call his name every time after that, and he would come.
Sometimes if you have a stubborn horse and you need to make them submit, you might have to tap their nose. He's not saying punch them in the nose.
No,
He's
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
tap
same thing
them
I
in
do
the
with my
nose.
dogs.
Yeah,
You
like when you tap
smack them
your
in the
dog
nose,
on the
it's done.
side, you don't spank them. You tap them on the side. I do that with Brutus to train him,
Yeah,
to get him to back up and back off.
yeah.
I tapped him on the
Cows
side.
are the only ones I actually had to physically punch.
Yeah. He's not
They are
saying
so stubborn, man.
yeah, exactly.
Kindness and patience. That's me. You know, it might not
It
happen
doesn't
in a
matter if that
day.
bull's running after you. It does not matter.
Well, I'm not gonna go get no pin with no bull or no boar pig or something like that. I ain't
But I
silly.
grew up doing that.
Yeah, but I fell in a pen with a boar when I was like 3, and thank God my brother was right there because he grabbed me by the back of my collar and lifted me up as that boar put his head down and was snorting and then pawing at the ground, and it backed up a little bit and it was starting to come right at me, and then the next thing I know my brother grabbed me by the back of my shirt, lifted me out of the pen,
Yeah,
and I
I
wasn't.
dropped a 1,200-pound sow for the same reason.
Mm, uh, a,
It was
a
me or
boar,
her, so
a boar pig. Are
a
you
sow.
talking? But a boar? I mean the
No, that's a female is a sow.
yeah, but it's the ones with the horns, not a regular farm pig.
Oh God, no! Farm pig, they're easy.
Yeah, pigs are easy.
My dad used to always tell me, "Don't go around the boar. Don't go around the boar." Here I am trying to walk the pole at the very top, and that's how I ended up falling in because
Oh,
it went.
so
Oh,
now we have the story. Victoria's a pole walker.
she's the boar. The
that
board.
yeah, it hit the side of the fence and down in the pen I went. And
Oh
they,
boy.
yeah, I was only about 3, and I used to just
Oh man, that's not good.
Yeah,
When you're
they
little,
would
it's more dangerous. When you're
chop you up,
bigger,
eat you up, no problem.
our pigs, we had Idaho pasture pigs, and they were about I think we averaged about 300, 350 pounds, and they were gigantic. We had savory and sausage. One sausage was our
350
savory.
pounds?
They were about 350,
Oh
and
man, we had 1,200 pounds sows and 600-pound boars, and
oh no, we were processing these bad boys. So they were like,
we
but
were processing
they
them too,
were
but the
no,
breeders were big.
no, we didn't have them that big. No, uh, but we would I would go in there and they absolutely adored me, and everyone's like, "Oh,
Colby,
you gotta be careful! They're gonna eat you and they're gonna kill you." And I'm like, "They ain't gonna
in a
do
heartbeat.
nothing to
Yeah.
me. They ain't
tell,
gonna do nothing. I'll slap their nose so fast and
Good night, Colby.
they'll be fine. Good night, Kobe.
thank
Victoria,
you
I
for
gotta hop
coming.
off. It's
Yeah,
good
I'm gonna
talking to
call
me.
it a night because we're
I
almost
love
at two
y'all.
hours and 30 minutes, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming
Thank
up
you
and
for
hanging
having
out.
me on. It was so fun.
I hope
Yeah,
you
I
come
can't believe
again.
you had Jan up here.
I
So,
can't believe you had Tony on. My God. I mean, your channel's going to go downhill from here because Tony was
Uh,
on.
you know what? I didn't think anybody was gonna show up when I first
I love
turned
you,
on the
Tony.
live, but I thank you
Oh,
guys. You
you're
know,
awesome,
Victoria,
Victoria.
you know, if I can, I'm gonna always help you out.
Yeah,
I keep telling you
yeah.
that, and that's the truth.
well, I'm
Well,
glad that
it's
you're my
some like
friends.
during the day, I really hardly ever get on YouTube unless it's raining or cold outside, and then I'll be on YouTube. And then at night, like on Fridays, I do my live at 6, and then Steven goes live, and so I go on. I went on his, and then after that, that's I don't do any other really any other lives. Well, I went on Dez's today. I didn't go on it, but I chatted. But
Oh, she went
I
on
don't.
Des instead of me. I see how it is.
I didn't
This
see
is
you on.
this
I
is
did not.
the only night that I actually
I
can.
didn't see you, Tony.
This is the only night I can actually do anything. I'm usually in bed by 8 o'clock because I got to get up at like 7 in the morning,
Oh my God, it's way past my bedtime.
Oh
and
man, yeah, that's
and I
11
don't
for you.
sleep good at night. You know, I toss and turn, and I wake up off and on throughout the night.
See,
So
that's
that's why
me.
I go to sleep so early through the week, and I'm watching Mateo, a 5-year-old with a lot of energy and that needs a lot of attention. And
Yeah,
so, you know, I that's why Friday
that'll
night
do it.
at this time is when I do it because it's I can focus, I can
Yes,
and not have
exactly.
little, having to jump and run so
It's
much.
your me time. It's
Yeah,
your
it's
me
my me
time.
time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so this is the time I've got. And I don't mean to walk on anybody else that does late nights on
Oh,
Friday.
girl, you can't even
You
worry
do
about that. I
yourself.
mean, there's a
Don't worry
million
about
YouTubers
anybody
out
else.
there. No,
And then
just don't go at 6 o'clock
and I
Central.
just I pre-record my flute and stories so that on
Yeah,
Sundays, and then that way they're out there and all you
and
guys
then I
got to
can go
do.
back and listen.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm going to be putting out a video every 2 days for the next 2 months.
Oh Lord,
That's crazy, but that's how much content I'm going to be bringing.
that's
uh,
good. That's
yeah,
awesome.
I'm the quiet listener. I'd rather sit quietly and listen to y'all talk on your lives. And, a lot of the time,
But I don't do lives.
all I can do is stop in and say, have a good day, y'all. Hello.
Yeah, or hey. There you go.
Oh man, that
Uh,
was Border Patrol.
yeah, we're just getting ready to close it out, Lori. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully
And
you'll be able
Lori, and okay, I'm gonna chop off here. It was
All
great
right,
spending time
y'all.
with y'all. I love you so much.
I love you back, and again, I
Mwah.
can't say
Jan, when I get some more amethyst in my pocket, I'll send you a new one.
Dig it. Put it in a like you know a secured envelope. And
Yeah, good
something
luck with
cushions, cushions.
that.
I couldn't believe I got that. I'm not kidding you. That envelope was beat the hell up. It was so bad. I was like, whoa, I can't believe that made it. Yeah. Put it in some packing or cushioning or something.
That costs me more.
Thank you, Tony. I love you. I love you, Victoria. Good
love you
night.
back. Sleep
Good night, Jan.
well,
Good night.
and I'll see you guys on your lives. Good night, Tony. Thank you so much, my friend, for coming up and keeping
I'm,
me company.
I'm happy I could actually join you from where I'm at. So,
Well, I'm happy too. And so I am going to say, have an awesome night. Stay safe. Or God bless. Stay safe. Stay awesome. Because you all are awesome to me. And I'm going to end this with a little flute music.
do it.
Okay, hold on. And let's see. I'm going to hide me so you guys can see a starry sky instead of
Well,
me.
I can look outside and see a starry sky, but still alive? What? I didn't say anything. Obviously, you've been quiet forever.
God bless. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.